You're pretty when I'm drunk.
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 And I'm pretty fucking drunk.
Hey guys, Tuesday. Yeah, I know it's been a little while since I did the last brew review. Apologize. Just been extremely busy. Early mornings, blah blah blah. Couple of quick things, which never are quick. First, long live the flag. Got a package. This one probably I need to. I'll show my respects over at the eBomi side, but screw those people. This was a care package sent to me by Tardisius. He said that he couldn't make it to the shoot this year, but wanted to help raise the noise level. And it's got the markings for ammo, and it weighs 19 pounds. So let's take a fast look at it. You know, Tardisius, one of these times, really got to make it up. Okay. Oh, another ransom letter. Oh, here is the mega ransom, you bastard. Now release Chuck's dignity. Made in the USA. Or forget about Chuck and just use the stuff in September. If I could be there, I surely would, just to shoot the 50 cal. Have a good time. Tardisius. Yeah, I wish you could. I don't remember when the last time I did a video, so I apologize if I'm duplicating myself. But this year, my good friend Mike, the owner of In the Red Exploding Targets, is going to be here, and he's sending so much stuff it's going to take a few weeks worth of boxes to get it all here. Last year was 125 pounds. This year is going to be somewhere between 500 and 600 pounds. Not to mention, just because he wanted to make sure everybody could shoot the 50 cal, he sent 135 rounds. I believe it was Ray, STL Ray Edwards, that asked how much to shoot the ammo. All Mike asks is that he gets his brass back because he's going to reload it. A package for Ms. Bomi. Holy shit. Okay, 22 ammo, 22 ammo, 22 ammo, 22 ammo. More 22 ammo. More 22 Thunderbolts. Some American Eagle. More American Eagle. More American Eagle. More American Eagle. A brick of Thunderbolts. But wait, don't respond yet. Another brick of 22 Thunderbolts. Let's see, we have I'm assuming that, oh yep, Remington 223. Box of 45 ACP, and another box of 45 ACP. So let's see, we have 100 rounds of 45. I think these are 20 count of 223. And this is 500. So it looks like 1,000, at least 1,500 rounds of 22 long rifle, which is kind of funny because I've actually been really enjoying shooting the 22s. Got this out this weekend, and it is pretty accurate. At 100 yards, I was able to make a pretty small grouping. My problem is I ended up with a mix box of ammo, and I noticed that I think there was some 22 Thunderbolts in there. There was some Winchester in there, but at 100 yards I was able to shoot a 4-inch steel gong repeatedly until for the fun of it, I switched over to some stingers, and I wasn't able to hit the plate at all. I believe what was happening, and of course I just had the 10 in there just for the fun of it, is I believe the stingers are a zestier round, and I was actually shooting over my target, and I wasn't getting the drop on those ones. But had a great time the other day. Christine shot her, and I think it's packaged up. Oh no, Christine told you guys that she's was testing out that big ass scope on there, and right out of the case, this scope was almost dead on left and right. It actually was shooting, I think I ended up going a total of 6 clicks to the left, but it was shooting very low, and ran it up, and she was actually having a field day with that. It's a 2.5 to 10 power scope, so it kind of is the same as a slight magnification to a red dot, all the way up to at 100 yards. She was, I don't know, long story short, it's always nice when, you know, your significant other, you know, your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance, whoever it is to you, actually enjoys things that you're passionate about. And she was actually acting like a 2-year-old. She actually shot more the other day than she's ever shot one particular thing before complaining about either the bugs or the heat, which both of them were attacking. And right now that it probably should be put in a vise and dialed in right down to the last little bit. But she was really having a lot of fun, and I brought my AR out to do a video on the Epsilon because I am way behind on doing that for them, and once again had some kind of a failure with this camera, and I ended up with everything but that. It was kind of a last minute thing. Christine's father, my father-in-law, called, and he knew that we were having vehicle problems and said, hey, if you can get out here, I'll drive up there. So we went up, and it was there was no pistols along, Steve Bush, which leads me into the next thing. I showed you guys the G21, the Glock 21, and that you know, I talked about Lucas Tactical, just a fantastic guy, Frank Lucas. I really hope that if you guys need anything for your Glocks, that you deal with him, because I love dealing with people that are good people first, and then run a good company. So This G21 is from Lucas Tactical, along with the G20, the 10mm slide. This is the 45, and I talked about how cool it was that you could just have, you know, one slide or one frame and a bunch of different slides, and you know, you could shoot multi-calibers. Well, that didn't work out too long. So I picked up a newer another frame, and then just made the G20 its own entity. This is what I'm more passionate about anyway. 10mm. I love the round, and this would be the third 10mm represented in the collection. A 10 Foglia, imported by EAA. Of course, the Holy Grail gun, the Smith & Wesson 1006, and now this, except for I took this one to the next level. This one has the complete rocket connector and spring set in it. That's a plunger spring for the extractor. It comes with two different springs for the firing pin. This one is the light, which would be, they have a heavier one that they call their reliability. This one would be more for competition, and maybe they don't recommend it for a carry, so I'll just have to see how, if it ever has light primer strikes or anything like that. Then it has a new trigger spring and the rocket connector, and that is maybe not for the faint of heart, because it does need to be filed and fit to each individual frame. It's a little bit different than the normal Ghost connector. It has a like a take-up bar that you need to fit, and when it's not right, the gun will not fire. And if you own a Glock, you know that you need to fire the gun to take it off of the frame. So the kit actually comes with a half plate, so that you can take your Glock tool and actually manually fire it, so that you can remove the slide. But I have to say, I'm actually haven't shot it yet, but I'm extremely impressed. I guess you guys that are going to be here can actually shoot two identical guns side by side, at least what they would have been stock, and feel the difference. This one, it scales at 4 1/4, but it's kind of 1911-ish now. It's not quite as mushy as it used to be, but it's kind of like a wall. You just run right up to that point, and then the last squeeze fires it. And so, you know, it's again getting used to it, you know, knowing that you have that much pressure, and that last little bit is what's going to fire it. And then as far as reset goes, it's right there for the reset. So I can't wait to get out and shoot this. And like, the reason I said Steve early is he asked me, so did you get out and shoot it with the rocket in there? And I was like, I had one bag that got forgot, and that was this was in it, and Christine's XDM was in it. Yeah, I heard about it. I was pissed off that I didn't get a chance to shoot it, let alone forgot her gun. The only thing left to do to these is me personally, I hate having my butt non-plugged. So I actually ordered a frame plug for the G20, but you need to make sure that you order a frame plug for the G20 SF. Even though Glock does not make the G20 frame anymore, the G21, they're all SF frames now. The SF is significantly smaller, and so I just turned her on and threw the plug in the 9mm, and then I ordered 2 of the correct ones, so I can put one in each of those. So other than that, Steve, I understand that you finally ended up manufacturer whatever is throwing in the towel and swapping out yours to make it run right. This little guy ran flawlessly. I tell you, these are a completely different beast. I don't know if it's this break or the fact that it's a 7.5-inch barrel, but it lets you know it's going off every time it's going off. And I'm not talking about recoil, I'm talking about percussion, man. I don't know what the person left or the right of me experienced, but I can tell you, you kind of feel that right here. It's, yeah, I have an inside the waistband holster on order for it. So okay, what are we looking at today? Oh, there's a footnote. I did get that sample of Breakthrough military grade weapon cleaning solvent. Haven't tried it, don't know anything about it. It seems like everybody that has tried it has really liked it. I know Pete told me that it's the real deal, so we will see. I'll be 100% honest when I say, you know, Ballastil has been a good company, and they've been a good company to me. At last year's shoot, they had samples for everybody that was here. I haven't had a care package from them lately, but I've been using the modern Spartan systems, and even though that Ballastil is just one thing, you'd be using it as a cleaner and a lubricant. Maybe it's just me, but I like the idea of knowing that the cleaner is doing the cleaning, and then there's the oil, and that's where the modern Spartan systems comes in, because there's a carbon cleaner and a copper cleaner and a special cleaner for your optics and their accuracy oil. And that I know if anybody from modern Spartan systems sees this, or Zach, I need to do some kind of a video for the company, because I've been using it, and I'm impressed as hell. I am very impressed with it. Oh, and the last footnote thing, and I still have to do a damn video for that. Sorry, I apologize. I gotta pick a winner yet for the grip, but I obviously put that grip on both my 22 and 5.56 ARs, and out at the range, especially over here, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. This is no shit the real deal when it comes to a grip. So impressed as hell with those. What are we looking at as far as a beer goes? So yeah, someone can leave a comment. He was 17 minutes in and didn't even talk about the beer. Forward to 17 minutes. Of course, you won't know that. We are looking at. This is another one from NYHalfassprepper, just because I wouldn't be able to pronounce it, and I'm not even going to try. This is our classic malt liquor from that company, or that brewery. And this is 14% by volume. Castle Brewing Eggeberg, a product of Australia. Well, if it's Australia and it's got a weird name to pronounce, and I'm sure that Paul from BandEBrewReviews has had it, which again, Steve has got review videos up, Clemens Homebrew, Paul at PA Brew News. I might as well just unplugged my computer from the internet over the weekend and just gave up. Oh, and there's more, but I'll talk about that while we're looking at this beer, because it's already 5 times longer than anybody else's video, and I haven't even opened the damn beer yet. So here we go. But it's got to be good, right? Because it's got like a paper liney thingy. Cheers, Matt. Guess at 14%, I probably could have just dumped it straight in from a 2-foot pour. That much alcohol, keeping everything in check. Yeah, see, it's not a lot of head, but I wouldn't expect it on that percentage. Ran out of antihistamine, so a little on the plugged up side, but kind of has a brown ale-ish kind of smell. Kind of looks like almost like a diluted Coke. I think Coke is a little bit darker than this. Right now JR10 is going 14%? Really? Sign my ass up for that shit. JR10? I am willing to bet money, my friend, JR10 Desert Gold. If you were here right now and you poured yourself a glass of this and took a sip, you'd be saying, oh yeah. It is, by my characteristics, it is very, very sweet. I mean, that's like the first thing you notice. And I'm trying to think of what I ate or drank last. I will admit, this is my second beer. I got home, jumped in the shower, and I grabbed a 6 Point. I think it was only one. Nice, nice strong IPA from 6 Point Brewery. I digress. It has a... I know, I'm thinking about it, so it's probably my brain filling in the blanks, but almost a caramel, sweet potato like flavor to it. But sweet, like almost, like I said, JR10, maybe a little different for you because I know you like them sweet, but it almost has a syrupy sweet kind of sweetness to it, like and that presence is giving it almost a medium mouthfeel. Definitely not watery at all. Wow. I'll be honest, once again, kind of, if you just hook the old psychic probe up to my brain, and other than the midget porn, we just focused on the beer at this moment in time, the my initial thoughts, you know, the shit that I'm thinking that maybe I don't say because I don't want to offend anybody that maybe like the beer, and the first thing I'm like is, I'm sure this is going to be shit, is you know, it's probably not going to be that good. 14%. Oh yeah, where's that falling in here? You know, it almost picked that up on the note this time, but it's surprisingly, it doesn't have a booziness about it. It has a little bit of a warming going on, but for 14%, I could probably dump this shit in my truck and get it to run, even when my truck doesn't run worth a shit, which is like right now. And seeing as how I keep forgetting to let them know, NYHalfassprepper, when I put the new distributor in, it does have a steel lower half. It's not plastic. I believe it was supposed to be the upgrade or the update for what my problem is, and my mechanic who did it last actually did make a thick seal of silicone around the base of the distributor cap before he pressed it in place. Yet the first time I drove it in a rainstorm, that was the start of which is now running like shit all the time, and I'm really getting fed up with the whole thing. I know there's service bulletins about little screens that get plugged and whatever, but I don't think this one has it because it's the update for it, but it's just the amount of money that I have paid in cap and rotors on this truck. What? Yeah. It's because I spent 17 minutes talking about the ammo, which, for all those that are actually still here with us, I tried trying to get a hold of everybody that's going to be here for the shoot. You know, and I don't really want to like feel that I'm trying to encourage people that aren't even going to be here for the shoot to help out, but you know, I'm going to need some help this year. There's a lot of in the red exploding targets coming this year, and we are talking about almost $600 in shipping just in that, and I really want to show in the red that, you know, us and the boys can handle that. And then of course we've got all the grub and everything, so if you're going to be here for the shoot, I'd really like a little help this year. And honestly, the guys that, I mean, I know the guys that are going to be here are going to help. They're a wonderful bunch of guys, but the funny thing is the people that have stepped up right from the get-go, unfortunately, aren't even going to be here. Ed, USAF Ed, put in a huge contribution, and I can't thank Ed enough. I'm sorry that Ed couldn't get the time off to be here. You're going to be missed, Ed. One truly doing the video chats. Ed's an asshole. Yeah, he thinks he's funny, but he's really not. And then there's Tardisius, who is just always a very nice and generous guy. I mean, in the world of how scarce 22 ammo is, and well, I guess I didn't even. Yeah, right now he's going, it's not 1,500, it's blah blah blah. Yeah, there's easily 3+ bricks of 22, so that's cool, because I'm hoping there's a chance that Matt from ATI himself might be at the shoot this year. But if he's not, ATI has got a special place in my heart just because of how great of a company they are and how impressed I am with the products. The guys that are here are going to get the opportunity. You got the Scorpion set up, the AR. I don't point. What the hell is he pointing at? You got the Scorpion set up, but to be totally honest, this rifle has been sold to a good friend of mine. We've got the AR-22. Love that thing. That thing is just freaking awesome. I mean, ATI is just, I mean, I know a few of you have had issues with some of their stuff in the past, but me personally, I can't say that. Then there's this thing, which is just crazy, but I've done quite a bit to it. Black Dog Machine mags. Something that actually kind of surprised me. This one's all packaged up. As you can see, we've had failure. The Black Dog, the whole corner busted right off. I had this is a 25 round mag. I think I had like 20+ rounds in it, and then that corner snapped off, and out the corner of my eye I saw what looked like a shower of 22 rounds going into the air. But Black Dog Machine warranties their shit for life, so they said send this one back to them, and they'll swap it out. I've got a whole bunch of 10 rounders on order from them. I like the 10. I like the capacity of this one, but when you're bench shooting, that 10 rounder that's in there is absolutely perfect. So I ordered a bunch of those. And okay, I'm sorry. And the camera's pissed off too. The other thing I was going to mention is you guys and Tom. I did check out the link. That seemed like a very nice holster. Not knocking at all. I think it was $30. If I'm not happy with this one, I might give that one a check. But this, look at this. It's universal. If you want, you can swap it around and use it on the opposite side. If you're a lefty, this one is set up right now for me for a right. Drop leg tactical holster. For a large frame semi-automatic. Got this just for the G20. It's got an extra pouch up front. Keep another, well actually I'm sorry, this, I had it out at the shack and it was, I brought the, I was supposed to be bringing the 45 with, but that didn't happen, so that's why that one's in there. But it's got the extra extra mag pouch up front, adjustable. Complaints that I read online about it is that it was kind of warm, which the one that you gave me the link to, Tom, did not have all this extra leg stuff. It was pretty warm the day that I wore it, and I didn't really have a complaint, other than I ended up having to have this forward on my belt because of the conceal carry holster. So if I was only wearing this and didn't have another gun, this would have been able to be back a little bit more, but because it was forward, it caused it to ride around, and I kind of felt like I had a penis gun. But this holster, as you see it, was $17 shipped. Can't go wrong there. The battery is about to die, so I guess I'm being forced on this. Sorry. Of course, what are we at? Shit. This is very tasty. This is a sipping beer, though, at 14%. The unpronounced name, but Paul from PA Brew News will get it 100% right. I have to say, I like the flavors. It's sweet, caramel, kind of some big fruit in there too. A little bit of an alcohol warming, very smooth. Shit. I think I'm giving this a 9 on the E scale. Thank you, New York Half-Ass Prepper. Okay, before this actually completely dies and I have no choice, again, a big thank you to Tardisius. All that stuff will be all brought out for everybody to shoot. You guys that have been here the last few years know that I pretty much spend the entire day just loading the guns that I have and handing them to you. I have nothing that sits in my safe. I mean, this isn't Chuckville. This is Ebomeyville. So, tomorrow, from Pygmy Owl, Itty Bitty IPA, Big Sky Brewing Company. This is from Bulwark, 1911. Let's take a look at this tomorrow. If there is a tomorrow, ha-ha! Okay, guys, cheers. Again, appreciate all of you. Sorry that there was a delay. Enjoy your Tuesday. Oof. If you can find this, damn, JR10, give this a try. The rest of you, if you just want to have one beer and you're out, this is what you want. Okay, guys, again, Tardisius, thank you, my friend. Next year, oh, how in the hell could I forget this? For Tardisius, more cowbell. Hell yeah.
Wow, that must have been a good beer.
No. Well, yeah, the beer was good, but the cowbell was for Tardisius.
Oh.
Do you see what he just sent?
No.
He sent 3 bricks of 22 ammo. 22 ammo right now, I think, is trading higher than gold.
Yeah. He's the favorite.
Well, fuck. Impressed.